everybody, welcome back to CastorsCorner.com. I'm your host Khalil, here for another toy of the day. You can go to CastorsCorner.com for another review. No, you can go there for the full gallery. You can check us out. We are at Castors Corner on all social media. You can check out the Cornercast podcast up on Apple Podcasts every Monday night, new episode. And check out our shirts. Link is down in the description. So I have got a table of things. I've taken pictures of all of them, and I'm really just trying to decide which one I'm going to do. To be completely honest with you, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You'll see in about a second, whichever one I grab first. I guess it's going to be this big guy here. You can see him. He's that tall. He's standing on the desk next to me. So the Iron Monger set. I had the original Iron Monger from the Iron Man movie line that came out in 2008, 2009. And it was good. It actually had an opening canopy. You could see Obadiah Stane inside of it. It was a cool little gimmick, but it was so undersized. It was probably the same size as the Iron Man figure that came out. It was bulkier, but it was the same size. And it was all cast in plastic, and there were no kind of like details to it. It was just kind of like solid plastic, and it was good for its time. The Iron Man was really gummy and the joints were weird, but now we're in Marvel Legends. We're almost 20 years into the line, and honestly, having an update like this, getting this figure, has been one of the best parts of the Infinity Saga line. So this figure, this guy, comes with Jeff Bridges. You get a great Obadiah Stane figure. Looks just like Jeff Bridges. Really captures that. Comes with a ripped out arc reactor, right? Arc reactor, yeah. And a briefcase to put it inside. Does not have foam or anything inside to actually hold said arc reactor in there. Kind of just bobbles around. But hey, suitcase, legend size. It's great. It's fine. He comes in the standard suit body. Likeness to Jeff Bridges is great. The new real scans and face paint just really make it just so lifelike. So much more so than the original line, which is great to have. The nice thing about Iron Monger here, though, is he is loaded up. First of all, they gave him working hydraulics in the back. Now, they're not hydraulic, but they actually how do I do this? So these ones right here, they pull in and out just like a hydraulic would. So it's really cool to see it kind of move with two separate pieces that kind of slide in and out. The other ones do not. They are solid pieces. The other hydraulic pieces there are all solid, but he's got a pretty good range of motion. The detail work on the arms, on the cannons here are really great. He comes with a ribbon to add bullets to his cannon. He comes with a blast effect and a smoke effect that you can use together, which I think looks really cool, as well as those. He comes with a shoulder mounted rocket that fits up there. And then he comes with alternate hands. So he's got the open hands here, and he comes with, if I can pop it, there we go. He comes with fists. Let's get the right one. So he can punch, he can grab, he can kick, he can do any number of things, and the hydraulic just popped out on me. So just be careful with that, depending on the angle that it is, so it doesn't snap. We got it back in place. There we go. I overextended the hydraulic, and there's ball joints in the hydraulics too. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So like they move, so they can kind of move with the figure, which is nice. You can see the movement, how this piece down here does pivot with it and move with it so that it doesn't just snap right off. I think for the longevity of the figure, I think that's going to be a really good part to it. But the question really is, how does he scale with the Iron Man figure? Well, we got the Mark III, was one of the first figures we took a look at in the line. So here's the Mark III that we reviewed a few weeks ago. Here he is next to the Iron Monger. And I just think that that's I mean, Iron Man's movie kicked off everything, and to have had to wait this long, 11 years, 12 years now, to get a proper Iron Monger, I think it was a good move on their part to wait that long, because I don't think we would have gotten one properly. I'm just checking out all the different... Oh, the hydraulics on his shoulder pads work too. Ooh, they pop right out. So you get a good range of motion there too. Just things I find when I do it. The rockets here, there are little... I'm trying to see if I can... I don't think it goes... No, it won't fit on the rocket hand at all. But, you know, this is the movie that kicked off the MCU. This is the movie that kind of set the standard for all the other Marvel movies. And to have the main villain... I think the only thing we're really missing at this point is to have a proper suited Pepper Potts. I know we got the Iron Man 3 version of her where she's in that, and we're getting the rescue version of her. I mean, just maybe She-Hulk. Maybe when we get a Marvel MCU She-Hulk figure from the Disney Plus, maybe she'll be in like a lawyer suit, and maybe they could use that for Pepper, because I think we have a Tony, we have the Mark III. We have the Mark I. We have the Mark III. Mark I's just horrible. Hopefully they'll redo that and give us a Mark II, because we have this one. And then we'll have... So you get us a Mark I, a Mark II, and a new Pepper Potts. We already have Coulson. So that would be great to just kind of finish that out. We got Obadiah. We'll be done. Right? That wraps up Iron Man 1. I don't think we're ever going to get a Terrence Howard figure. I'm okay with that. I think we do need an updated John Cheadle figure. That's an actual John Cheadle War Machine figure. But Iron Man's almost done. I mean, we're almost done with the Iron Man saga. Couple more definitely from part 2. We got Happy already, we talked about. So I think it's been kind of fun to kind of see this world get built. So you can check out a full gallery of this guy and this guy up on castorscorner.com. You can see right there. You can follow us. We are at Kastor's Corner on all social media. You can check out the Cornercast podcast up on Apple Podcasts. And you can check out our TeePublic page to get one of our shirts. Hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It is either under Obadiah or it is under the Iron Monger armor. Hit the subscribe button. The more of you that subscribe, the more cool things we get to do, and then we get to share them with you, and that's been the most fun of this journey. So thank you for joining us for another Toy of the Day here on castorscorner.com, and we'll see you tomorrow night for another Toy of the Day.